Welcome to English via AI. Imagine a giant tower made of iron. It rises high above one of the world's most beautiful cities. Millions of people travel far to see it. They gaze up at its graceful, soaring shape. But this famous tower was once hated. Many people wanted it torn down completely. Today, it stands as a symbol of love and beauty. It is one of the most famous structures on Earth. This is the story of the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower stands in the heart of Paris. Paris is the beautiful capital city of France. The tower is made almost entirely of iron. It rises about 330 meters into the sky. For many years, it was the tallest structure on Earth. No building had ever reached such a great height. People often call it the Iron Lady. This nickname shows their love and respect for it. The tower has 3 main levels for visitors. People can climb up to enjoy amazing views. From the top, you can see all of Paris. The whole city spreads out far below you. Millions of people visit the tower every single year. It is one of the most visited monuments in the world. The tower changes its mood with the light. It glows softly and beautifully at night. But this iron giant has a fascinating history. Its story is full of struggle and surprise. The story begins in the year 1889. France was planning a huge and special event. The event was called the World's Fair. It celebrated 100 years since a great revolution. France wanted to show its power and skill. It wanted to amaze the whole world. The country held a grand competition. It asked engineers to design a great tower. The tower had to be tall and impressive. It had to stand at the entrance of the fair. Many talented people entered this competition. They sent in hundreds of different designs. But one design stood far above the rest. It was a bold plan for a tall iron tower. This winning design came from one company. It belonged to a brilliant engineer named Gustave Eiffel. His name would soon become world famous. His tower would change the city forever. Gustave Eiffel was a gifted French engineer. He was born in France in the year 1832. He was famous for building with iron and metal. He created bridges, buildings, and other structures. Eiffel understood the strength of iron very well. He knew how to make it both strong and light. His company had already built many great things. His work stood in many parts of the world. Eiffel even helped build the Statue of Liberty. He designed the strong iron frame inside it. So Eiffel was the perfect man for the tower. He had the skill and the vision to build it. 2 of his engineers first had the idea. Their names were Maurice Coquelin and Émile Nouguier. Eiffel supported and improved their bold design. He put his name and skill behind the project. Together, they would attempt something truly amazing. They would build the tallest tower ever made. Not everyone loved the idea of the tower. In fact, many people strongly hated it. Some famous artists and writers were furious. They thought the tower would be ugly and shameful. They believed it would ruin the beauty of Paris. They called it a giant and useless metal monster. These angry people wrote a public letter. They begged the city to stop the project. They said the tower was against good taste. They feared it would spoil the lovely city. Some people even made fun of the design. They compared it to an ugly factory chimney. But Gustav Eiffel did not give up. He believed strongly in his beautiful creation. He defended his tower with pride and courage. He said it would have its own special beauty. Despite the anger, the building work began. Eiffel was determined to prove them wrong. The construction of the tower began in 1887. It was a huge and difficult challenge. Workers had to join thousands of iron pieces. Each piece had to fit together perfectly. The tower used more than 18,000 iron parts. These parts were held by millions of rivets. A rivet is a strong metal pin. It holds pieces of metal tightly together. The pieces were made in a nearby factory. Then they were carried to the building site. The design was so exact that everything fit. The pieces joined together like a giant puzzle. Hundreds of workers labored on the tower. They worked high up in the open air. The work was dangerous and very hard. Yet the workers showed amazing skill and care. Slowly, the great iron tower began to rise. The impossible dream was becoming real. Eiffel had to build the tower quickly. The World's Fair was coming very soon. He had only about 2 years to finish. This was a very short time for such work. Building a tower this tall was risky. No one had ever built so high before. Eiffel planned every single step with care. He left nothing to luck or chance. The workers built the 4 huge legs first. These legs would support the whole tower. The legs had to meet perfectly high above. Even a tiny mistake would ruin everything. Eiffel used clever methods to keep them straight. He adjusted them with great precision. Amazingly, the legs met at the exact right place. The design was a perfect success. The tower rose faster than people expected. Eiffel was winning his race against time. Building so high was extremely dangerous work. A single fall could mean certain death. Gustav Eiffel cared about his workers' safety. He wanted to protect their precious lives. He used safety guards and movable screens. These helped protect the men as they worked. Because of this care, the work was safer. Very few workers were seriously hurt. Amazingly, almost no workers died building the tower. This was rare for such a huge project. The workers were proud of their difficult job. They knew they were building something special. They climbed high into the cold, windy air. They joined the iron pieces far above the ground. Their hard work made the tower possible. They were the true heroes of the project. Their skill and courage will never be forgotten. They built a wonder for the whole world. The tower was completed in March of 1889. It had taken just over 2 years to build. At last, the great iron tower was finished. It stood tall and proud above Paris. It became the tallest structure in the whole world. Nothing built by humans had ever been higher. Gustav Eiffel was filled with great pride. He climbed to the top with the French flag. He raised the flag high above the city. It was a proud and unforgettable moment. The tower had proven all its critics wrong. It was strong, tall, and strangely beautiful. People began to change their minds about it. Many started to admire the graceful tower. The World's Fair was about to open. The tower would be its shining star. A new chapter for Paris was beginning. The Iron Lady had finally arrived. The World's Fair opened in the spring of 1889. Huge crowds came from all around the world. The Eiffel Tower was the star of the show. Everyone wanted to see the amazing new tower. Visitors could climb up to the high levels. They enjoyed views they had never seen before. For the first time, people saw Paris from above. The whole city lay spread out below them. Many important and famous people visited the tower. They were amazed by its height and beauty. Even some of its old critics were impressed. They admitted the tower was truly special. The tower became the symbol of the fair. It showed the power and skill of France. Millions of people visited during the fair. The tower was a huge and instant success. Its fame quickly spread across the whole world. The Iron Lady had captured many hearts. The tower was only meant to stand temporarily. It was built to last for about 20 years. After that time, the city planned to remove it. The great tower would be taken apart. This was a frightening thought for many people. They had grown to love the Iron Lady. Gustave Eiffel worked hard to save his tower. He needed to prove it was truly useful. He decided to make the tower a science station. He used it for important experiments. Scientists used the tower to study the weather. They also studied the air and the wind. But one use saved the tower above all others. The tower became perfect for radio signals. Its great height made it ideal for antennas. It could send radio messages very far. This new purpose gave the tower a future. The Iron Lady would be allowed to stay. Radio was a brand new invention at the time. It could send messages through the air. The tall Eiffel Tower was perfect for radio. Its great height helped signals travel far. The French army began to use the tower. They sent important military messages from it. The tower could reach across great distances. It even sent signals across the ocean. During the First World War, this was vital. The tower helped France in many ways. It listened for enemy radio messages too. This helped protect the whole country. Because of radio, the tower became too useful to remove. It had proven its true worth. The plan to tear it down was forgotten. The tower would remain standing forever. Radio had saved the beloved Iron Lady. Its future was now completely secure. The Eiffel Tower has seen difficult times. It lived through 2 terrible world wars. During the Second World War, enemy forces took Paris. German soldiers occupied the beautiful city. The enemy leader wanted to visit the top, but the tower's lift was mysteriously broken. Some say the French cut the lift cables. They did not want to help the enemy leader, so the enemy leader could not easily go up. The tower quietly resisted in its own way. The French people felt proud of this story. Their beloved tower had shown quiet courage. When the war finally ended, Paris was freed. The tower stood tall through all the danger. It had survived one of history's darkest times. The Iron Lady remained strong and proud. The people of Paris celebrated their freedom. Their famous tower celebrated with them. Through war and peace, the tower endured. It became a symbol of hope and strength. Over time, the tower gained a new meaning. It became a symbol of love and romance. Paris is often called the city of love. The Eiffel Tower is its glowing heart. Couples travel from all over the world. They come to see the tower together. Many people share special moments at the tower. Some even ask to marry there. The tower looks especially beautiful at night. Thousands of lights make it sparkle and shine. Every hour after dark, the lights twinkle. The whole tower glitters like a giant jewel. This magical sight fills people with wonder. It creates memories they will never forget. The tower has appeared in many films. It often represents romance and beautiful dreams. Today, the Iron Lady stands for love itself. It touches the hearts of millions. The Eiffel Tower holds many amazing secrets. Its facts surprise people all around the world. The tower is incredibly heavy and strong. It weighs many thousands of tons of iron. Yet the design is clever and light. The tower is lighter than it looks. The tower can move slightly in the wind. Its top can sway a little on windy days. The metal also reacts to hot weather. The tower can grow a little taller in summer. Painting the tower is a huge task. Workers use tons of paint each time. The tower must be repainted every few years. This protects the iron from rust and damage. There are hundreds of steps to climb. Brave visitors can walk up to the levels. These amazing facts make the tower special. It is a true wonder of engineering. Today, the Eiffel Tower welcomes the whole world. People come from every country to see it. It is one of the most visited monuments anywhere. Millions of visitors arrive each year. Visitors can eat in restaurants inside the tower. They can dine high above the city. They can also buy gifts and souvenirs. Many want a small memory of their visit. The tower has special lifts for climbing. These carry people up to the high levels. Some brave visitors climb the many stairs. They enjoy the challenge and the views. At the very top, the view is breathtaking. All of Paris stretches out below. People feel joy and wonder at the top. It is a moment they will always remember. The tower belongs to people everywhere now. It is a gift to the whole world. The Eiffel Tower needs constant care. It is very old and must be protected. Workers watch over the tower all the time. They check it for any damage or weakness. The biggest enemy of the tower is rust. Rust can slowly eat away the iron. To fight rust, the tower is painted often. The paint forms a protective shield. Painting the whole tower is a giant job. It takes many workers and much time. The workers must climb high to reach every part. They paint even the highest sections by hand. They also repair any worn or broken pieces. This keeps the tower safe and strong. Because of this care, the tower stays healthy. It can welcome visitors for many more years. Protecting the Iron Lady is very important. It is a treasure for all humanity. The Eiffel Tower has inspired the whole world. Many places have built copies of it. You can find smaller versions in many countries. They stand in cities far from Paris. The tower appears on countless postcards and photos. Its shape is known almost everywhere. Artists have painted it thousands of times. Writers have described it in many books. The tower has become a symbol of France. When people see it, they think of Paris. It represents beauty, art, and human skill. It shows what people can create together. The tower's shape is instantly recognized. Even children know it around the world. Few structures are as famous as this one. The Iron Lady is truly a global icon. Its fame continues to grow every year. The whole world admires this iron wonder. Gustave Eiffel gave the world a masterpiece. His tower made his name immortal. He proved that iron could be beautiful. He changed how people thought about building. Eiffel continued his work after the tower. He studied science and the movement of air. His research helped the future of flight. He contributed to early aviation science. Eiffel died in 1923 as an old man, but his greatest creation lived on. The tower carries his name to this day. People will always remember Gustave Eiffel. His courage inspires engineers even now. He dared to build something never seen before. He faced anger and doubt with strength. In the end, his vision truly won. His legacy stands tall above Paris. It reaches proudly toward the sky. Today, the Eiffel Tower is more loved than ever. It is one of the world's greatest treasures. The tower that people once hated is now adored. Its story is a lesson about change. It stands as the proud symbol of Paris. It welcomes visitors with open arms. Modern lights make it sparkle each night. Its beauty grows greater with every year. The tower has survived storms and wars. It has stood strong for well over a century. It connects the past with the present. It links old dreams to modern life. Millions still climb its levels every year. They share the same wonder as visitors long ago. The Iron Lady shows no sign of aging. She remains graceful, strong, and beautiful. She will inspire people for generations to come. Her story is far from over. The story of the Eiffel Tower teaches us lessons. The first lesson is about believing in your vision. Eiffel faced anger and harsh criticism, yet he believed in his beautiful creation. The second lesson is about facing doubt. Many people said the tower would fail, but time proved all the critics wrong. The tower became a beloved wonder. The third lesson is about finding new purpose. The tower survived by becoming useful. Radio gave the tower a new life. Change and adaptation saved the Iron Lady. The fourth lesson is about lasting beauty. Real beauty can win hearts over time. What people once hated, they came to love. Great creations often need patience. The simple takeaway is this: with vision, courage, and patience, you can create something timeless. Vocabulary, meanings and examples from the story. Structure, something that is built, like a building or tower. Example, for many years, it was the tallest structure on Earth. Engineer, a person who designs and builds things. Example, it belonged to a brilliant engineer named Gustave Eiffel. Competition, a contest to find the best idea or person. Example, the country held a grand competition. Rivet, a strong metal pin that holds metal together. Example, a rivet is a strong metal pin. Construction, the act of building something. Example, the construction of the tower began in 1887. Precision, great exactness and accuracy. Example, he adjusted them with great precision. Critics, people who judge and often disapprove of something. Example, the tower had proven all its critics wrong. Temporary, lasting for only a short time. Example, the tower was only meant to stand temporarily. Occupied, taken and controlled by force. Example, German soldiers occupied the beautiful city. Monument, a structure built to honor or remember something. Example, it is one of the most visited monuments anywhere. Rust, the brown damage that forms on old iron. Example, the biggest enemy of the tower is rust. Legacy, something important left behind from a person's life. Example, Gustav Eiffel gave the world a masterpiece. Grammar tip, present perfect. Explanation, we use the present perfect to connect the past with the present. We form it with has or have plus a past participle. Example 1. The Eiffel Tower has seen difficult times. Example 2. Over time, the tower has gained a new meaning. Example 3. The tower has inspired the whole world. A simple way to remember. Use the present perfect when a past action still matters today. The Eiffel Tower is far more than iron and rivets. It is a symbol of vision, courage, and beauty. It was once hated by many people. Now, it is loved all around the world. It has survived criticism, storms, and war. It still stands tall and proud over Paris. So here is a question for you to think about. What great thing could you create if you believed in your vision? If you enjoyed this story, please like this video. Share it with a friend who needs to hear it. And comment below with one lesson you will carry with you. Subscribe to English via AI for more real stories that help you learn English, one journey at a time. Keep learning, keep building.